Well, it is very lovely to meet you. I know it's kind of early morning for you over there. It's late afternoon for me. But, yeah, it's very, very exciting to have you on for an interview. So thank you very much for letting me interview. I'm thinking if we just kind of jump straight in.
Thanks for inviting me.
Amazing.
Works for me?
Yep, fabulous. Right, so would you like to just kind of, I guess, introduce yourself, kind of, would you be able to maybe kind of give us a little, like, summary about your book? I mean, I put here, can you summarize your book in 5 words or less, or you can give a small summary, so whatever you prefer.
Yeah, and like, if it was 5 words or less, it would be, like, Liam Neeson's Taken with Fairies.
Okay.
Because it's about children who've been taken by the Fae King, and the mother goes to get them back instead of the dad, you know, so it's female-led. So yeah, and so the thing is, it's like, these are normal, like, Bourbon family people who are suddenly in a place, every Fae mythology, where it's like, this is not happy fairies and pleasant, you know, safe places. This is things with very sinister, kind of like cryptid, unnerving kind of world to drop into, you know, after breakfast.
Yeah, I totally get that. That's really cool. It's a great little summary there. I love that 5 words. Brilliant. Could you, I mean, I guess you've kind of said about your book a little bit. Do you want to kind of say what the genre is, and obviously is there like any trigger warnings or anything like that?
Yeah, the genre is dark, like maybe 16 plus, but it's kind of up to the parents if you're going under 18. Trigger warning, it has a lot of peril around children, obviously, like kidnapped 9-year-olds. So it's like imprisonment, entrapment, kidnapping. There is, you know, death and injury to small children. Not spoiled. But so like if anything that is upsetting to somebody, that would be a problem. But there's no language, and then it is spice free. It's just straight fantasy.
Amazing. So what is your favorite kind of out of context quote from the book you've written?
It's probably, it seems simple, but it's let me in. But it happened, it's like my favorite chapter in the entire book. So like that one, when I reread it, even now when I know it's coming, like I get choked up. So yeah, that's totally it.
That's cool. I mean, let me in is so simple, but obviously put in different contexts, it can mean so many different things. So that's a really powerful one. I love that. Brilliant. And we'll swiftly move on to the next question. So obviously writing a book is hard. You have so many things like your edits, and you have to obviously plot it all out, and you go through so many different like bits in the writing process. What was the hardest bit of the writing process? Was it like all hard? Was there one hard bit? Was there easier bits?
It's all hard. I think the hardest part was, like, the most like taxing part was the actual release, like the 2 months before and after release. Just because I had to like amp up everything at the same time. When I'm writing, like, it's mentally taxing and you're working on plot holes, and editing is the same way. But when it was released, all of a sudden it's like I have to be like posting every single day, or else the algorithm's gonna punish you, you know? And so it's like, okay, I'm having to post 1 million times a day, and that was not something I like to do. And now that that's done, I'm back to like twice a week, which is much more my speed. Like what I'm actually like can maintain and be comfortable. And then beyond that, there was so much more paperwork than I was expecting, and just like busy work, because like I tried to upload, I tried to go wide and not just Amazon, and every single website has like their own criteria for the file, so I can't just make one file and upload it everywhere. And so it's like, oh, you have to change the formats and things, and it was just like banging my head against the wall just thinking about it. But I did it, so hopefully it'll be easier next time.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, every author I've talked to so far has got like a different hardest bit. Some of them are saying like the edits, and obviously for you, like you said, it's that kind of the release stuff and all the posts. And I think the social media bit is really taxing, because I mean, I'm constantly behind in my content. I still am. I've got like a million book reviews to do, and I'm going to post some content about the book festival I went to today. You know, it's like I've got so much going on, and I'm just like, because then I've still got to do clips from the other interviews I've done to put them up, and it's it's definitely quite taxing.
Yes.
And is like, I'm not great at social media, so we're just kind of, because I'm busy as well, I'm an incredibly busy person, so that probably doesn't help. But yeah, no, that's really interesting to kind of hear about the different formats for like the different websites to like for uploading your books. I didn't think that would be a thing. That sounds so weird, but like, because I know maybe for Amazon, and then you've got, are you on Barnes and Nobles, or?
I'm on Barnes and Noble for like Nook.
Yeah.
But not on like, I don't think I'm on like print on demand on Barnes and Noble because I got tired of uploading everywhere. But like I did draft to digital, which sends it to like every possible digital distributor. Yeah. Which was very, very helpful. But yeah, no, I haven't like made an account with Barnes and Noble yet. Yeah,
I see. So I'm assuming there's like different formats for your digital one and then for like the Amazon one as well.
Yeah, there's the digital formatting and the physical, because I'm on Ingram Spark for my printing.
Yeah.
And so like they have different like, oh, this has to be in like the red, green, blue type of format, and this one wants whatever, the cayenne, magenta, whatever. And I'm sitting there going, I don't have a red, green, blue, cayenne, magenta translating software, you know. And so I'm Googling, how do I do this? You know, but I don't even have Photoshop. Like
Yeah, it's hard, especially I guess as an indie author, because you're having to do it all yourself. Whereas if you're like, I don't really know anything about the publishing industry, but I'm assuming with like people in the publishing industry, like your publishers will sort all the formatting out for you, and obviously you have your editors and stuff. So it's very, I guess, a lot harder as an indie author. But I think the reward is like so much greater because obviously you've done it all yourself. So I find that really cool, just to kind of, I mean, I haven't really chatted to like many authors. Obviously, I'm loving chatting to my indie authors, and I'd love to chat to kind of more mainstream authors as well, just to kind of see what the difference is between the publishing processes. But seeing kind of that little spark I see in indie authors, like people like yourself, when you're talking about their book, is really cool. Because obviously you've done it all yourself, and then like that's such an amazing thing to say. Oh, I've written a book and I've published it all myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes it very much your baby at that point.
Yeah. Amazing. So I'm going to move on to the next question here. It's a bit of a fun one. So if your characters were kind of types of nature, so kind of trees, mushrooms, plants, whatever, wood, like what would they be?
This is actually a really fun question because I have several characters that are like trees.
Oh, okay.
Like literally like leaf people, or people who are like water. Like I have some people that are like will-o'-the-wisps, so they're basically like clouds. My main character, like Jackie, the mom, like got it right here. Her. Yeah. I think she would be like a bulb, like a hydrangea or something, because at the beginning of the story, she's dormant. You know, she's very much kind of been like locked in like chaos mom mode for so long that she hasn't been herself. Yeah. And then as the story, she blooms. And so that's why I feel like a hydrangea or hyacinth. That's what I mean, not hydrangea. A hyacinth, you know. So okay, yeah. It looks like just bare dirt when it gets started, and then by the end, she's like a full big flower. So. Oh,
that's really cool. I love that concept. And also, I love, you've obviously just shown your book. I'm loving that cover as well, with kind of her in the middle. Yeah, I love it. It's so cool. Is that like a circle of rocks as well, is that, I think?
Yeah, it's like a fairy ring situation.
Oh, that's so
and this
cool.
is like the moment she's followed through it. She's like literally like still in her like home clothes.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I love the cover. The artist did. I don't know how like character artists and stuff manage to like just download my ideas and put them into physical form, but they do. So.
That's amazing, and it's a stunning cover. Brilliant. So, kind of, you've got so many different characters. I mean, it's cool that, like you said, some of them are trees and stuff, which I didn't know, which is very cool for me. So, like, is there a favorite character you've written? Like, is there a personal favorite one, or is there like, if you like, I mean, I'm assuming you've liked writing them all, but is there one that really stood out to you, I guess?
My favorite, there's two. It's Shantia, who's a fire pixie, and then Hayden, who is a snake man. And those two are my favorite to write and my favorite to think about. And I think I have more art of them than anybody else, because whenever it's time to commission more art, I'm like, I could get someone new, or I could get Hayden again. So
yeah.
And Shantia is like, she's like the pixie who finds Jackie, and Jackie's like about to die 7 ways from Wednesday, and she's like, oh my gosh, where did this human come from? And she's about to drop dead on my doorstep. Like, I get, it's like a pet almost. She's like, I have this like short-lived little human all of a sudden, I guess I have to feed it, like, you know, when a stray cat shows up.
Yeah.
And so she's a pixie, so she's like a bit mischievous, a bit lying, not really telling the whole truth, and you don't know if she's good or bad for a good chunk. And then Hayden is just this like, he's like this huge menacing like snake, right? Like with a human body, terrifying looking, but he is like the goodest boy, golden retriever, like bro dude kind of a guy. Like, and so I just love that dichotomy of just, he's this huge thing that could probably kill you in 2 seconds if he wanted to, but what he's actually going to do is like sit down and eat some stew and like talk about his favorite like herbs or something. It's like the gentle giant, you know?
Yeah, that's cool. Because I love kind of when authors like you write those kind of characters who may look really menacing, but then actually they're like a big teddy bear inside, and it's like, oh, okay, they've got a really big soft spot, and that's really sweet. Because it just kind of makes you connect, I think, a little bit more to them. Because usually when you see a big scary person, you're like, oh, a big scary person. And then when you learn they've got that soft spot, you're like, oh, that's really sweet. You know, you kind of fall for them a little bit. So I love that. That's really cool, and I love the fact that he is a snake man. That is just so creative. Yeah, that is incredibly creative. So what was the inspiration for your book? Was there kind of like a specific thing, maybe like a film or like another book, or is there kind of like multiple components to the inspiration? That probably didn't.
It was literally like a bolt of lightning situation. I had been reading a lot of books, like you do, and I accidentally picked up like my 4th like 15-year-old girl gets sucked into Fae book in a row. And I didn't mean to, because I'm really bad about like actually reading blurbs. I just like grab a cover or somebody says, you'll like it, and then I read it and I jump in blind every single time.
Same.
And so I'm reading this book and it was just like, and then the girl gets sucked into the fairy court thing, and I have nothing against those books, but it was like the 4th one in a row and I wasn't prepared for it. And so I was reading the book and I literally just was like, where are these girls' mother? Like, that these girls keep getting kidnapped and falling in love with these like 400-year-old guys. And then I was like, where are these girls' mother? You know? And then I was like, well, what if we shifted it and it was like, you know, age gap is fun, but like, what if it was like super creepy? Like, what if we've got a 9-year-old and a 7,000-year-old guy and it's not cute? You know? And so it was kind of the idea of flipping some of these things that are pretty common right now on their heads and exploring that. What if it was creepy? What if the mom wasn't dead? What if she came to get her? And then it just kind of snowballed from there.
That's very cool. I mean, I'm like you. I will just pick up a book off the cover and like, that looks like it's gonna be good, and then I'll open it up and I'll be like, oh, that's not what I imagined it would be, you know. But some of them, like, I am also a bit of a mood reader, so I will occasionally research a book. Depending, like, if someone recommends me a book, I will look it up because I'll be like, let's see what it is. But a lot of the books on my shelves are like a lot of young adult books that I've just kind of found that are like the fantasy ones. I'm like, everyone seems to be reading them. I'll pick them up at some point. But they actually turn out to be pretty good. But a lot of them, like a lot of them are, because they're young adult books, are kind of the young heroine is like has a love interest, and I'm like, great, another one. So it's love. And I love the fact that you've kind of turned it on its head, and you're like, instead of seeing the kid get kidnapped, it's the mother looking for them. I love kind of that concept, because that's a really new concept, and I love that. That is awesome. All right, I've got another fun question here. If you had to pick a song as the vibe of your book, what would it be?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The first thought that came to my head is, I think it's called Maniac by BTS.
Okay.
Like the K-pop.
Yeah.
That's the first song that came to my head because it plays in my mind a lot while I'm writing it.
Yeah.
Just this, just because everything is like so crazy. But the thing is it really does, I think it balances nicely the like really intense stuff with like lighthearted comedy moments.
Yeah.
And so like part of it is that, and then like there are other parts that are just like, I almost like pull from Terry Pratchett, like for like mood inspiration for like the lighthearted parts.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my first thought was Maniac by BTS, which is this kind of like deep bass type thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I haven't written this one down, but kind of with the music, obviously, you said you have BTS in your head. Is that like, do you listen to music while you write? Do you have like a playlist for your writing, or is it just...
I don't have a playlist while I'm writing because I'll get distracted. But I will put on different inspirations while I'm driving. For like, I'm going to be doing like a battle scene soon, so I'll put on music that kind of hits that vibe, and then I will save the ones that I really like. And they usually end up getting used for like reels and things too, which is like a double point because I found new music to work with.
Yeah.
And so like I'll like preset my mind into like the right mood, and then I'll get home from whatever I was, running errands, and then go from there. So
yeah, I love that. Yeah, we all need inspiration in the car.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is a great place to find new music and discover new stuff because you're driving, so you just need some like background noise on or something, and obviously if you hear something you're like, ooh, that's really nice, and then it just kind of clicks. I love that. Yeah, I've got another fun question here. If you could jump into any fantasy world, and it can be your own book, where would it be?
Not my own book. I wouldn't. I would not voluntarily go into that universe.
I love that
at all.
Yeah,
like a world that I'd want to go into, like probably like the book version of Howl's Moving Castle.
Ooh, yeah.
By Diana Wynne Jones.
Mm-hmm.
That universe is so fantastic. It's got like the post the book when the war is over. I don't know if you've read the book.
Not yet.
Then it's like this place where there's like there's happy and there's magic and there's wizard shops, but like I could be the happy baker or something next door to the wizard shop and have a wonderful world with like flying animals and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't die. So
I love that. That is, I mean, I've not read Howl's Moving Castle. It is on my list, as is a million other books.
Sure.
But yeah, that is, like, I've seen, like, well, obviously I've heard some of the music from it, because it's, like, played on, I think, Classic FM quite a few times. And it's stunning music. But, like, I've seen kind of some of the art, and obviously I've seen the book cover, and it looks awesome. So, that is... Yeah, I'd say good choice, but I don't really know the world.
I'm happy with it. So.
Yeah. And is there anything you're currently reading? Oh, is there any book?
I'm currently reading The Sky Child by C.J. Ortega, and she's an indie friend. And it's completely, honestly, I thought it was a YA book when I started it, and then it has just taken so many twists and turns and like emotional whiplash. And I'm like, this is like a multi-generational anthology. Again, I didn't research it. She's like, hey, read my book. And I was like, naturally, I'm really enjoying it. I'm like 60% of the way through. I'm stressed. I'm invested. So I hope I'm sure it will pull together in the end.
Yeah. I love books that are like that. Just kind of throw you about everywhere. And then you're like, oh, what's going on? And then you kind of get sucked in and then you can't stop reading. I love books like that. And I think a lot of indie authors that I have read do that. I mean, most books I've read do that. But I think indie authors especially, they know how to kind of draw you in immediately, and I love books that have kind of, they immediately open with maybe like a battle sequence or something, and I'm like, ooh, this is great.
Yeah, here we go.
Or it's kind of like it's like a prologue that's like, I don't know, basically is like, like some books have like the end of the book at the start of the book, and then it kind of builds up to it. I love when authors do that. Because then
you get like nervous. You're like, oh no.
Yeah, because I think a book I've just finished today, actually, while I was on my train, it like the prologue was kind of this big. I think it's the Second Home by Catherine Sharman, and it's the prologue. The first chapter is the disaster. This fire at this house that's and I was there like, okay, and then the next chapter, the beginning, is like a week earlier, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I've been reading it, and I've been like, where is this fire going to happen? And then we've got, because they have like each part is like, they say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So then we get to Saturday, and I'm like, ooh, we got to Saturday now. So that means we're at the disaster, but it kind of skips over it a bit because it's put it in the prologue, and then you've got the aftermath of it. And I think that's amazing because you've built up all that tension.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it's like, oh, we're here. So yeah, I love kind of books like that as well. Brilliant. And well, do you have any book recommendations? They can relate to your book, they cannot relate to your book, whatever you want.
Book recommendations, if you like fantasy romance, it's anything by Catherine Crowe. She is like my auto-buy fantasy author right now. I've read everything she's ever written, and I'm pre-ordered for everything that's on the way. So like her first book is Fangs Divide Us, and it's like a vampire human, but vampires are illegal. And so I think it's like cozy romantasy.
Okay.
And if you're in the mood for that, she is like top tier.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm currently on a book buying ban, so I can't buy anything. I'm on a ban for the whole year. We're on month 7 so far, so we're doing well.
I would never survive.
Technically, I found some loopholes, so I have gained new books, but I'm like, if people gift me money or they gift me books, great. So I've gained quite a few books via like me going, hello, could you buy me this book, please?
Yeah.
But no, that sounds like a great recommendation, actually. So I will have to check that one out. And then the next thing is, do you have any like future projects? Do you have like another book on the way, or anything?
The book that I wrote is part 1 of a duology, so I'm working on book 2 right now.
Nice.
So I'm writing it, and I'm like hoping for it to be able to come out next year, but I also won't know until it's done. So like that's one of the perks of being an indie author. There's no deadline, it's done when it's finished,
Yeah.
And then I have like 6 secret projects, but I can't talk about those because they're still being outlined.
Yeah.
You're
still revealing there's 6, and I'm like, oh, I'm really intrigued now. But that is, that's a lot of fruit. I can't speak now. A lot of future projects. I love that because I love kind of. I mean, I have way too many ideas, but I could probably like never like put them chronologically on paper. So we'll get there one day. But yeah, that's awesome that you've got like so many ideas, and then hopefully in the future, obviously, you can start releasing them, and that's amazing. And then my final question here really is, do you have any advice for like aspiring authors?
I think the biggest one would just be to just keep writing, like even if you're like, this is terrible, because you write a terrible book and then you've learned, you level up basically, and I think a lot of people will be like, oh, it's not very good, or it feels formulaic, or I think this other person is writing the same book as me, I better stop. And it's like, even if you don't publish it, I have several unpublished, fully finished books that I don't know if I'll ever publish them because they're practice, like I was younger, they aren't ready, and I think that it's important to just put it down and just keep writing until one day you're on a project and you go, this one doesn't feel formulaic, this one feels ready, and then
That's great advice. Amazing. I mean, I've run out of questions now, but I just want to ask: is the art behind you art from your like other characters from your book, or? Oh, that's very cool.
I printed up everything. The one in the middle is actually it was a hand painted watercolor, so it's paint. Yeah, the others are prints. Amazing. I have some more. I actually need to print some more and expand it because I've got fresh ones.
I love the fact you just got a whole wall of it. It's amazing.
Yeah, that was a fun negotiation with my husband. I'm like, okay, so that wall in the house, what if I completely took over the entire space? Like, you already have the prints in the frames. I'm like, yes, I'm holding. I already did it.
Well, that's a non-negotiable then.
Yeah. Whoops, I already did it.
I love that. I mean, it's so cool that you've got the art on your wall, though. I mean, I've got like loads of I mean, I haven't drawn or written anything, but like, you know, like I've gained art from like authors, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. They're currently just in a drawer. I need to put them on a wall somewhere. You've inspired me.
Because I oftentimes, like, it's so easy to forget little things like hair color and eye color. And like you can make notes, but then it gets lost. But then when they're in prints and I can be writing in here and I'm like, what's their eye color again? And then I can keep going and in like 3 seconds makes it easier.
Genius.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, that is all the questions I have. So thank you so much for letting me interview you. It's been a delight to hear about your book. Sorry about all the technical problems.
It's fine.
But yeah, so I am gonna turn recording off, and then if you want to chat for like, we've got like I think 10 more minutes until the meeting times itself out. But I'll just turn the recording off. Hi, it's Magically Unofficial here. Thank you so much for watching this interview. I hope you find a new indie author via watching my videos and discover new indie authors as well. To get notifications for when my next indie author interviews will be out, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell so you get notified when my next interview is out. I hope you have a fabulous day, and yeah, I hope you find a new favourite indie author to read. Bye!